Didn't work out that well for Northwestern, though.
60-year guy back on 3rd and 7 here, and he's able to find his target. Cam Johnson able to get more yardage after this catch, spinning out of trouble, ultimately upended just inside of UTEP territory.
Coordinator for Illinois, what adjustments does he make to help out his young cornerback?
Now downfield, Johnson in stride.
Had one of the best practice weeks of the season going into this game. 2nd and 15. Out of that timeout, Bryant avoiding pressure and lofting it. The pass is complete and a big gain. Bryce Kurtz taking it all the way for the Northwestern touchdown. That's what the Cats needed, 80 yards for the Wildcats.
The passer climbed the pocket calmly, and there you did see a little more trajectory on the pass.
Off we go, second half. Maryland kicking away to Northwestern, who leads by a touchdown. Oko Azuma on the return for Northwestern, and he's got a seam right up the middle. Kicker to beat. He's around him, and Felton runs him out of bounds. On 2nd and 10, Bryant to throw for the first time. And going deep downfield, and he connects with Henning. The guy that he has the easiest chemistry with since transferring in.
Against the Badgers, who need to rally here before the half. And going deep, Bryant. Oh my goodness! A one-handed catch from Henning.
Oh man, rises when he gets the clearance. Ball's a little bit underthrown. Wohler runs into him, looking back for the ball. He just reaches that left hand out, pulls it in quickly. What a play.
Well, Rashad Rochelle is back deep to receive. Hunter Renner's on the punt for a second time. Renner's going to fake it. He's going to throw it. It's complete to the 46-yard line. Did he get it? We will see. It depends on the spots.
Right now, this offensive line is doing exactly what they think they needed to do, and that's establish the front and winning up front.
Off of a play fake. Sullivan pointing out blockers, and Sullivan stays in bounds, slips upfield, he's in for a touchdown! He faked out the Howard secondary and stayed on the move.
And nobody was there. See him kind of slowed down, and then he just right here, he's just going to cut back to the inside. Because all there is nothing but green inside.
And this opens up and then some. It's Tyus. Tyus is tripped up inside the 35.
The head coach of Penn State and the hope for more explosive plays on offense. We'll see it right off the jump because Penn State has the ball. Northwestern won the toss. They deferred. Penn State receives. And after the Jack Olson kickoff, here's a run and a fumble. Nick Singleton lost the ball, and we won't see Penn State on offense to begin the game because they've turned it over for the first time this season.
LeSean Williams, the tailback. Back in his hometown of Chicago. Still play action. Little shot to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off by the Wildcats.
Helinski a season ago appeared in 8 games, started 6. Dumps it off out of the backfield. It's Hyman again with room. Hyman with green grass ahead. Able to split the defense at the second level. And Joseph Hyman is going to take this all the way. 85 yards.
Years he's been a Northwestern Wildcats quarterback in pretty much every way imaginable. He started a number of games. Here coming off the bench and behind the chains, flipping an accurate pass to Hyman, hitting him in stride.
Be bowl eligible for the second straight year, and for the first time they would be bowl eligible in back-to-back years in over a decade. Wilcher has had some good returns tonight, but not this time. That ball's out again, and it's scooped up by the Wildcats, and this is going to be a touchdown. Unbelievable.
A great hit there, too, by Braden Bruss.
Into the hands of Wallace. A special team score, timeout.
Northwestern wins the game with a touchdown. Rolling out, boot action. Bryant all alone. Northwestern, the catch is made. Manchuri with the game winner. Down 21. Down 3 scores, and the Cats
play action, booting towards the backside. This is where you are trusting your quarterback because the backfield action gives him an additional beat. And you're trusting that he'll have the arm strength to comfortably toss it back over to the opposing side of the field. I can only imagine Charlie Mangieri as he's waiting, wanting this ball to make its way over to him, how long it must have felt it was floating in the air as he's wide open.
It could have been a lot worse on that original surge against Sullivan. Here he is on 2nd and 15. Pointing at a guy downfield. Unloads it downfield and drops it in. The diving catch by Henning with Sullivan extending the play. Down to the sideline. Oh, nice step for Johnson. Got around the corner, now cutting it back. Cam Johnson all the way home.
Watch, he's coming down inside. You got to be inside out as a tackler. Now he jumps back behind it and then gains that advantage, and then it's a race. One he's going to win.
Here to change field position.
Joseph Hyman trying to turn the corner, and he does. A lot of room out there for Hyman. Sprinting down the sideline across the 40-yard line. Is behind Bryant in the backfield. Off the play fake, Bryant to throw again. Looking to the far side for Henning, and he's got it. He bobbled it and held on to the 43-yard line.
So a great catch for Cam Johnson is erased. Instead of a first down, 2nd down behind the sticks. Sullivan pointing, has an open man. Johnson walks into the end zone.
You're going to see the receivers. It's supposed to go underneath. They take it away, and then you're going to see John. He just starts to go downfield, and because the quarterback was able to buy time, you're going to see this right here. Buying time, gets outside. Now he sees it, points him to the direction, and then throws it.
No bowl games since 2016. Sullivan steps up. He has time. Has a man wide open. That's in stride to Bryce Kurtz. Kurtz is tripped up inside the 10. A much-needed throw.
No team in FBS going into today had not turned the ball over. Penn State was the only one, and then they turned it over in the opening kickoff. And now Duke Olgas, the tight end, lines up behind Ben Bryant on the quarterback sneak, tries to push him forward, and there's the indication. It is a touchdown for the Northwestern Wildcats, and they go in front at home.
The copycat league, and if something works, why not add it to your playbook?
Big number 98, Jake, 270-pound tight end.
Sullivan lets it go. End zone. Touchdown, Cam Johnson.
And an extra point. Cam Johnson came into this game most receptions for Northwestern on the season. He has their only touchdown.
How this has flowed so far.
They bring Lausch in here. We've seen him in these deliberate running situations, and there's a good platform set up on the outside from Gordon. Springs Lausch down the sideline.
And was initially ruled out for the season. He's had a great week of practice.
Love closing in on 1,000 career rushing yards off the tip. That's intercepted by Jaheim Joseph. Off the deflection, and Northwestern, a strength, has been turning over the opposition, and they do it again.
Northwestern circled back to him after a decommitment with a quarterback. And the rest is history. Bryant off the 1 foot. And a first down catch is made by Kurtz.
Sullivan sets up the screen. It's Hyman who had a first down on one of these earlier. Oh, what a move in the open field. Joseph Hyman cutting back. Hyman still on the run. And out of bounds inside the 10.
No highs, no lows. He's just there.
The stoic Ben Bryant on a 3rd down. Fits into that hole again. Cam Johnson twisted around to make the play.
Extra pressure coming, picked up the throw, wide open. That's going to be a touchdown, Northwestern. A.J. Henning alone in the end zone.
They're going to go with a little switch. We're going to cause some confusion. And it looks like Preston Zachman doesn't get back. He had that switch release like that.
All began in his backyard. Of course, his brother was an outstanding football player for Northwestern. He's hit in the backfield, and he breaks away and dives forward, and he got back to the original line of scrimmage. Again, that's the pressure that Northwestern needed.
Now Howard comes in here looking for one of their biggest wins in school history, facing a third down, and Williams chucks it to nobody out in the flat.
Nebraska averaging over 200 yards rushing per game, second best in the Big Ten. He will throw, and that's going to be intercepted at the 44-yard line. Devin Turner with the interception, and so thinking about, all right, they're going to run instead. It's a pass, and Harburg is picked off.
With 50 seconds left in the half. And Aller, and he's hit as he throws. Going into the motion, he pounces back on the ball, but the pressure came from Anto Saka.
So that advances Northwestern well into UTEP territory on this opening offensive drive. At least was able to be created for A.J. Henning, who they can use in a lot of different ways. They want to get him more touches. That's one of the ways we'll see him out there.
In the conference, third down offensively. Bryant, good pocket, throws in the end zone. That's pulled down. Touchdown, Bryce Kurtz. Nope, that's Cam Johnson. Touchdown.
What a catch. I mean, it starts with the protection here. This is going to be a storyline throughout the day. Can Ben Bryant have a clean pocket?
Bryant now under center. To Porter. Pushes his way across the goal line for the Wildcat touchdown.
We're still early in the fourth quarter. The path that you're hoping for could be tight off the hip of your center.
After that long, quick scoring drive, Tagovailoa out for the second time, and that ball is taken away by Northwestern. Bryce Gallagher in the backfield for the Cats.
Well, looks like they're playing man.
And running into it, and wide open spaces for Cam Porter. Touchdown for the second time.
Yeah, here you go. You see what happened. They motioned. They were in tight man. And once you have man coverage, you can move those players around. The only guy who has a chance is 20 yards away from him with Thieneman, and he beat him. You can see the race.
Coming for more. Ben Bryant has it. He's going to keep it in. Into the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown. He's thrown for one, and he's run for one today.
And Hunter Wohler, number 24 for Wisconsin, watch him on the edge here. He's going to be in conflict because one of those tight ends releases. He doesn't know if he's going to try and cover there or if he's going to try and come up and tackle Ben Bryant. Ben Bryant sees.
Deep inside Rutgers territory. Bryant's in trouble. He bounces away. He has some daylight. Makes a man miss on a beautiful hurdle. And then gets up across the 25.
31 seconds left after the Northwestern timeout.
They've been keeping the ball on the ground, and they've been having success with their O-line.
And Sullivan to the end zone for a touchdown. He bangs it into Bryce Kurtz to extend the lead for the Cats.
On the backside, all you need is an inside throw from your quarterback, and it's 6.
On the sweep. And that ball's out. Loose near the 10-yard line, and it's jumped onto by Fedoni.
As you saw, Bryant started out today 7 out of 8, but Ben Bryant, 6 straight incompletions. He runs under the defense and looks to scramble on third down and long.
Rutgers defender got away from them. They're maintaining blocks more effectively today.
Now, keeping it here is Bryant and finding the end zone. Jack Lausch.
And there's even times on this drive where Northwestern went with some tempo, opening the game up. Nice variety from Mike Bajakian, jump-starting this Wildcats offense, answering the minor score.
More at this point in the game.
On second and goal, it's Tyus up the middle, end zone, touchdown Northwestern. Anthony Tyus, the third, with his first rushing score of the season and his third career touchdown, and the Wildcats add on.
They make up a really strong interior defensive line. That's a strength of Illinois' defense, is their defensive front, and it's probably the more weaker part of the.
PJ Fleck has talked about all kinds of experience and inexperience with this 2023 Minnesota football team. Deep pass and the connection made again to guess who? Kurtz.
So Sullivan, after his run to set up first down, handing to Cam Porter, who is definitely in now. No doubt about that. Touchdown for the Cats off the takeaway from Gallagher.
Bouncing the football away from the Terps. Now right here coming into your living room, Cam Porter barreling over tacklers.
After the big throw and catch from Bryant to Henning. Here's the first touchdown of the day. Cam Porter skates in.
Did a great job. There was no one there into the second level.
Isn't it just crazy what college football is now? I mean, you know, going back and forth, NIL, just everything. So different than it was just 3 years ago.
Plenty of time. And open inside the 30. Catch made. That's Ray Nero again.
Takes some getting back used to.
Got a first down from the 20-yard line. Bryant zips it. Pass is complete. He has Cam Johnson, which is a great sign. He took that hit earlier, so he's back in the game. Flip Dixon made the tackle.
Not pretty. You see the numbers so far. Billy Kemp lost it, but Fedoni pounced on top of it. A loss of 3, and that's off the fingertips, and that's picked off. Intercepted by the Wildcats for the second time today.
This definitely feels like it is the 4th play, but 3rd down. Hardison with time, and that is intercepted. Northwestern wanted more takeaways, and they get it from their captain, Bryce Gallagher.
Tyus runs up the middle, end zone, touchdown. Here's a great look from the sideline. Ball clearly out there.
Again, 8 catches coming into tonight for Kurtz. 8 catches in this game. Alone against Minnesota. Again going Kurt's way. How about that? Dropping it in the bread basket.
Not the case for Maryland's backers. Right. Keep those guys fresh. Off a pump. Sullivan. End zone for Kurtz. He got him for 6.
In the pocket. Double move, pump fake. Feeds it right over the head of the defender. Getting it to his big play wide out.
And a bad mesh, and the ball is free. Northwestern is there. Richie Haggerty.
For the end zone. Bryant with the touchdown toss to Cam Johnson. What a start for Ben Bryant in this game, and what a...
He's going to be locked up in man-to-man coverage here with Alexander Smith on the outside. Watch, Smith just gets his feet caught in cement on that one. You got to do the little foot fire, chop, something, keep your feet moving. You got to be covering this guy.
Offset I formation behind Sullivan. Sullivan looking, he's rolling, he throws, pass is complete, touchdown, Wildcats. Finally on the board.
Going play action and him rolling out to the right and finding his running back in the end zone uncovered. An easy play for Northwestern.
And his defense is trying to embrace 3rd downs this week better than they did a week ago. 3rd and long here for Hardison and the UTEP offense, and he will be dragged down.
Illinois bringing pressure. They throw it towards the end zone. A.J. Henning with the reception. Touchdown Wildcats.
That's just a nice play call there by Bajakian and proving it right there. Nice catch. 1 foot down.
Northwestern just moving down the field. Bryant, good footwork. How about Kurtz? Touchdown. What a night.
By Ben Bryant. Climbs the pocket with urgency and throws an absolute dart right there between the 1 and the 7. Bryce Kurtz in the paint.
After the late hit by Wilmot, play action for Sullivan. And quickly underneath, using his tight ends again, Thomas Gordon moves the pile across the 20 for a first down to the red zone.
And Brown to throw. It's intercepted. Garnett Hollis picks it off. Wow.
Just a straight cover two. And the way that the defense is playing, and clearly the defense is not going to give up anything cheap or deep, as they say.
Mordecai will keep and loses the football. First turnover of the game. And Garnett Hollis Jr. has played an extraordinary game, comes up with the fumble recovery.
Led the team in rushing as a freshman. Remember, he was a Doak Walker Award watch list player as a sophomore. Going in the air here for the second time today, and they get in the end zone.
Touchdown! Wildcat touchdown!
Gordon almost seemed surprised when he caught the football that no one was near him. A pump fake on the double move. A big fella like this doesn't have many of these opportunities to be in the open field solo.
Regain that timeout, so an official's review. Illinois still 3 timeouts. Bryant, big gap up the middle, touchdown Northwestern.
These are on your man, so watch all these crossers. This is a good concept versus man, but Illinois, for the most part, they're in position. The issue is there's no eyes in the backfield to spy the quarterback.
Northwestern's got to find the end zone to extend this game. Bryant pump fake into the end zone. It's caught. A.J. Henning keeps the Wildcats' hopes alive.
Timing is what makes all the difference in the world here, because the eye discipline to the boundary side.
And pressure from the Terps, and Sullivan flicks it out for a touchdown. Cam Porter in to give the Cats the lead. Porter into the end zone for the second time today.
Response after response from the Cats.
Past Northwestern, the same question. Said no. It's really a post-snap read all the way for Ben Bryant to try to figure out what coverage they're in.
Good kick.
And the ball's on the grounds, and Northwestern is there. Cats have it back.
Another flag goes flying here. Artisan throws it up the middle, that is intercepted. Second pick of the day for Northwestern. Second pick of the day by a linebacker. This time it's Xander Mueller.
There's Casey Washington one-on-one at the bottom of your screen as well.
The team's been pretty good on third down tonight. 3rd and 6 for Paddock. Off his back foot, throws, and it's tipped, and was that caught by Mueller off the pick?
Oh, my goodness.
It was.
The speed is a little bit surprising for an offensive lineman's kid. He takes a shot and funnels it in. What a throw from Sullivan, hitting Cam Johnson along the sideline.
So they're not going to let you over the top.
Brown on third down, and he throws an interception. Xander Mueller clinches a bowl game for Northwestern.
Now we'll see on 3rd and goal what they can do here. Trying to plunge it across the goal line. Did they get in? They did.
This is the best answer. Get under center. Get a little bit of help from your friends. Respect the way that Ben Bryant, knowing he's still got 4th.
Pressure off the edge. Maryland picks it up and off target. Was that caught? It was intercepted by Azuma. Northwestern takes back over with 1:25.
Since UTEP went down in their opening drive to begin the scoring in this game. Artisan pressured again. It's Hubbard again. Is Henning in motion? They ran to the opposite side of that motion. So Henning basically a decoy there for a Cam Porter run. They hand it off again and into the end zone. It's Henning again.
This jet sweep, as much as they show it in the offense, especially when you have a willing blocker, because pre-snap,
they were the ones that only scored 7 points a week ago, trying to flip that script today. Oh, it's right on cue. Another interception for this defense, the 3rd of the day.